Well, hello there, Leo. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your May 2024 career and money reading. So let's jump into it. Let's see what is on the horizon for you. You have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Wow, beautiful energy. And I feel like for some of you, you've been waiting for this pot of gold, right? You've been waiting for some, a thing that you have put out there to kind of like take off, or you've been waiting for a new idea or a new option, a new job opportunity, right? There's something here where you're finally going to start seeing in the 3D your work paying off, right? Allowing yourself to put your time, your energy, your money, your resources, your love, your passion into whatever it is that you're working on, and knowing now that it is going to pay off because you have the Bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. Okay, so wow. Okay, so the energy I'm getting here, this is the number 8, okay? So there's something that maybe has occurred over the last 8 years, or definitely the last 8 months. It's almost an energy where something that maybe you thought of 8 months ago, okay, or even 8 years ago, is now finally starting to see the blessings. But there's this energy where it's a mystery about, it's almost kind of like magical. It's definitely magical. But you're understanding how something that happened in the past has actually brought you to these blessings. Okay, so you could have maybe, let's say you lost your job 8 years ago, and because of that, you couldn't get another job in your same industry. So you went back to school and you changed careers, and maybe you got a new job in that career, right? And then you've been working really hard in it, but then 8 months ago, you got an idea, or you started feeling like, okay, I have enough experience. Maybe I can go out on my own, or I'm ready to put my name in for a promotion. But maybe it didn't quite take off. So I feel like there's 2 8s. There's definitely something that maybe happened 8 years ago, where you tried an idea, or you had to go in a new direction for one reason or another. And then 8 months ago, something else happened. There's something 8 years ago, and then there's something 8 months ago. And then there could be even something 8 weeks ago, okay? There's 3 things that have occurred in a row that maybe you haven't even recognized are actually connected. It's almost like dominoes. I'm seeing it as dominoes. And what you're understanding is that those 3 things have actually kind of like helped to bring you into having these blessings, right? So you could have had a tower 8 years ago, and then some other change 8 months ago, and then 8 weeks ago, maybe you got a new idea, or you got the inkling of something, right? So you have these 3 things, and all of a sudden you're seeing how they are mysteriously connected to bringing in new blessings for you. And the blessings could be literally in the 3D, right? But the blessings could also be like this sense of self, or inner strength, or a sense of perseverance or resilience. It could be also internally in your own energy, allowing yourself to see. So really take some time. Think about 8 years ago, think about 8 months ago, 8 weeks ago, and asking yourself, what was occurring then? And is there any way that they kind of like come together? I feel like for some of you, when you actually do that, you're going to get some type of new epiphany about how to move forward in your career and money sector. So let's take a look. Okay. Your present energy. Yeah, don't let your past hold you back. You have the 10 of Swords. See, I feel like this is something that maybe happened 8 years ago. You had some difficult situation that came into fruition, right? You may have quit a job, or been, laid off, or something like that. You could have had a health crisis, right, that took you out of the workforce. Something happened 8 years ago, okay, that you are somehow feeling that same energy. So let's say you tried to start a business 8 years ago and it didn't take off. So you went back and got a corporate job. And then 8 months ago, Maybe you had somebody that came to you and said, oh, have you ever thought about starting your own business? And you're kind of like, yeah, but that didn't go well, right? And then 8 weeks ago, you got some kind of an idea about a new business you would like to start. Maybe you even started it, okay? But there's this energy of understanding that past failure, some past failure is still kind of like holding you back from being your highest self, right? Your highest potential. It's about allowing yourself to take a look at these 8s in order to be able to kind of like see a pattern of what is holding you back. It could be that you have 3 different situations, but there's a pattern in how you self-sabotaged yourself, or you allowed yourself to overgive to a job or a career and then it ended, or disappointments. There's something about disappointments in the past that's holding you back still today. So your obstacle, I mean, that's kind of an obstacle, right? But it's kind of like, oh, I think part of it is that these 8s, okay, have something to do with you feeling like you don't have enough, or you can't provide enough for yourself and for your family. Because you have the Queen of Pentacles here, and then you have you and your loved ones are safe with the angels of 4 directions. So I feel like you're holding yourself back in order to help protect your financial stability and the financial stability of those that you love that maybe are financially dependent upon you. So it's a little bit, I can't remember, somebody else had a reading kind of like that. I think it was Virgo. So maybe if you have a lot of Virgo energy, you might want to go watch that reading too. This is the energy where you're holding yourself back because it's kind of like, yeah, I tried that, but then it didn't work, and then I lost money. Or, well, I know, but I have family members that are really counting on me. It's kind of like allowing yourself to see what is holding you back, especially in things that have been disappointing or haven't worked out the way that you wanted them to. Because here's the thing, when you look at those, okay, you're going to see the blessing of what you got out of that. So it could be that maybe, one job ended, but the thing is that it led you to getting an even better, more prosperous job. But in your energy, you're still concentrating on, I better not get too big from my britches, or I better not shine as brightly because I did that and then I got fired, right? I was doing a really good job and my boss was envious and I got fired. So I better just keep playing it safe because I don't want to lose my job again. But here's the thing. You're being asked to take a look at, but something that was difficult and ended very difficultly led you to something that is better. So it's fine to allow yourself to let something go so that you can move on into something that is much better for you, especially if it has something to do with being more true to yourself, more true to your purpose in life. So let's take a look at the advice. Oh my gosh, you have letting go, right? It's time to close some doors and not being fearful because of things that have happened in the past. You have the 9 of Pentacles. This is really the energy of allowing yourself to be true to yourself, to go out on your own. For some of you, if you've been thinking about starting your own business, right? Allowing yourself to go out on your own. But it's also about understanding you're going to start seeing the fruits of the work that you have put into something. The 9 of Pentacles is having joy in your career and also being able to start seeing the fruits of your labor coming in, the blessings. And it leads, the 9 of Pentacles leads to the Queen of Pentacles, which leads to the Empress. Okay, so some of you may be kind of like stuck because you only are having the 9 of Pentacles right now. This is the Queen of Pentacles Junior. So you're kind of feeling like, well, I'm not the Queen of Pentacles yet. But this is allowing yourself to step into the energy of being the Queen of Pentacles, which then allows you to step into the energy of being the Empress. Yeah, and communication is key. It's really important what you're saying to yourself at this time. There is something that I feel like you may need to take a look. Yeah, you have intuition and manifestation. Understanding that right now is really important for you to be really positive with your self-talk. When you're talking to others about your career and money aspect, it's kind of like, yes, I'm moving in this great direction. I know the future is bright for me. Wow, powerful. All right, let's pull some life purpose cards. And the life purpose does not have to be your career. It can be sometimes, but sometimes it's just the energy that you're bringing to your daily work. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, you're protected again. See, it's kind of like maybe you feel like the universe isn't on your side. There's this energy that this is a really good time for you to make some changes, either in your career, in the way that your relationship with money, right? Or it could even be in your mindset. It's kind of like, this is a good time. This is a lucky time for you to make these changes because you have trust. And it says, trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path, right? It's kind of like maybe in the past, you had a gut feeling about something and you went with it. And then it didn't pan out the way that you wanted to. So now you're kind of like not trusting your intuition. But how do you know? If you allow yourself to see the progress, especially with those 8s, right? If you allow yourself to see the progress, you may actually notice that your intuition actually led you to something better, right? So maybe it initially ended something, but then something better came along. That's what they're asking you to see, is not just to stop at the ending, but to see the blessing in some ending that helped you to move to where you're going. Yeah, and then you have artists and flowers. So engaging in artistic activities. Yeah, this is very much divine feminine energy. So allowing yourself to create, even if it's not part of your job, right? But spending time every day being creative in some way. Gardening or arranging flowers, painting, music, dance, cooking, gardening, whatever it is. It's kind of like allowing yourself to step into that energy of being creative every day will help those energies of creativity and your intuition to flow. That's very much the divine feminine energy. All right, and let's pull some business cards to see. Okay, and whether you have your own business or you're just looking for some advice in your career or money sector, these work. Okay, slow down. Sometimes you need to slow down, get out of overwhelm, refresh and regroup in order to speed up your results. I think for some of you, maybe you need to take a vacation. Maybe you need to allow yourself, right, to remove yourself from the situation that you're in right now, just for a short period of time in order to get a fresh perspective of the situation. And then you also have exercise daily to keep your body and spirit strong and healthy and full of energy. Yeah, this is a little bit of that energy that you have here, right? Like taking really good care of yourself and getting out of your head, doing some of those things, divine feminine things that allow you to see the situation from a different perspective and to get the creative juices flowing. And then journal. Keep a journal of your business journey. Write down all of your dreams, desires, and goals. Paint a picture of the lifestyle you want and review it daily. Yeah, this helps you to keep your energy to go focus on where you're wanting to go instead of focused on what happened in the past or what could happen again, right? It's kind of like, okay, the past is the past, I'm moving on. And I'm only going to focus on where it is that I want to go. Okay, so let's pull a soul truth card for you for some final advice. And Leo, I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Am I consistently showing up? Yes. Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals. Yeah, so it's kind of like journal about where it is that you want to go. Keep your eye on the prize, right? Keep your eye on where it is that you want to go. And then show up consistently. When this energy shows up, start dancing, start moving. Go do some creative thing, allow yourself to get away from this energy. Say, no more. I'm not thinking about the failures or the disappointments, right? Instead, what I'm going to do is just focus on where I want to go and continue to stay in that energy. And you will help yourself to move into receiving the blessings that you are looking forward to. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Leo. I really do love you. Thank you so much for all your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light. Bye for now.